More soccer talk with the head coach of the Cougars, John Klein. We switch from the ladies to the men's squad. They're at 0-2 to start the season, a pair of 1-0 losses. Both games featured some late goals. I think a 78th minute goal in one and 84th, 83rd minute in another. I know that's something that's frustrating as a coach to battle a team throughout, and then they give up those late tallies. It's tough to come back with only 12, 13 minutes left on the clock.
It is. It's frustrating because the guys really played good soccer down in Alabama and Mississippi. Quality opponents, of course, from the Southern States Conference. Played Mobile at the national tournament a couple years ago. They wound up going to the finals. William Carey is the higher-ranked team at this point in the season, but both teams were really strong, very deep, very balanced. But we played them very well, and I would say the second half, our fitness was probably better than both those opponents. I think we had more of the play, more of the ball, and the better scoring opportunities. Again, like the women, haven't scored yet on the season. I guess that is soccer. That's the frustrating part about soccer. But like the women, very, very comfortable with the group. A lot of talent, maybe deeper than we've been. A lot of attacking type players. So I feel good. The schedule is extremely tough. It's not getting easier with Missouri Valley coming in, a top 15 team. We're going to Ashford. They're, I think, the top 5 team. We get Grandview at the end of the year, number 12 in the country. So non-conference schedule was really set up to challenge us. Would like to get a couple of results out of that. I believe we can. Playing at home this weekend against Missouri Valley. Really looking forward to getting that group, bringing that group to our place, and giving them a handful.
And a similar situation that Coach Washington had with volleyball, a couple players in Brooke Simpson and Paulina Severino that were injured last year and didn't get to play. You had some offensive potential with Marco Paunovic and Eden Kempire that both had severe knee injuries last year. They're back, so those guys, in addition to a whole new look of guys coming in for the offense, as you mentioned, some new spark for this team. Talk about those guys' return and who some of your new players are that you expect good things out up top.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Marco and Eden missed Eden for the whole year. Missed Marco for half the year, and Marco was still an all-conference player. His speed and skill and his ball striking ability are so exceptional. We need him to score goals. Both of them, I think, are still trying to find themselves after the knee injury, trying to build their confidence, get their fitness back, get their work rate up. But I think when those two start connecting, things are going to be good for them. Vadim Koyev from East Central Community College, another strong attacking player that we hope is going to make a difference. A real nice surprise in the center of the midfield, Rasmus Pedersen from Denmark. His father played here years ago and was a star attacking player in the early days of Columbia College. And we've been communicating with him for a couple of years now, and didn't quite know what to expect. Really had just seen him on video, and wanted to honor and recognize that his dad had been here and give him that opportunity, and he stepped in really at the highest level, and the guys are excited to have him in the center of the midfield. His fitness, his pace, his comfortable level on the ball, it's all been very positive for our group. We've had a couple nice defenders. Matija Sera from Croatia, big strong boy, he's back there, and we just got Luis Stein in from Brazil. Just got here right before school started, getting settled in, but big, strong defender with a left foot that he seems like he's going to make a difference back there. So really terrific incoming group, and good core of returners, and this group's going to be a pretty good soccer team when things get going.
Yeah, the year before it seemed like it was that, what was the next step for the defensive side? Now this year, focus that offensive side, really get the full package together. Matt McKenna finished his 4-year career here, was probably one of the best goalkeepers to play, if not the top 3 in the last 5-10 years for the Cougars. Brady Wolf's been getting some of the action. Is he your number 1 at this point? Or?
Well, I think Brady is. It's certainly Brady's job, and we did bring in Daniel Ainsworth, a JUCO player from Laramie Community College in Wyoming. He's not been eligible yet. Probably would have got an opportunity to play one of the matches down in Alabama, Mississippi, but Brady did a real nice job down there. Conceded the 2 goals, but they were both quality shots, and weren't really defended that well. So I think the two of those guys are gonna fight it out. We are anxious to see what Daniel can do. He's a big, tall, lanky guy, 6'5", comes off his line well. Kind of like Flavia, very comfortable with the ball at his feet. So I think between Brady and Daniel, I think we're going to be comfortable back there. We are anxious to see what Daniel can bring between the pipes for us. So.
Cougars, again, the men's squad getting ready for a tough challenge this weekend with the doubleheader Missouri Valley at number 15. Those of you who have driven up and down Range Line or been on campus, you've already noticed some construction going on. We'll pick the brain of the coach and talk a little bit about what's coming in the next 18 months over at our Marvin Owens Soccer Field, where you can come watch the Cougars play. Full list of the games, the schedules, and more on the website, ColumbiaCougars.com. We'll be back on the Coaches Show after this here on Mediacom Channel 22.